Hey, welcome to the live stream, folks. A little bit set up a little bit differently this time. Recording from the mobile phone. So, just refresh the page here a minute because I need to see what's going on. Okay, that looks nice and clear. And yeah, that's good. Right, so we need the chat. So we're a bit early, folks. Don't know how long I'm going to stay on. I'm recording from the mobile phone. So what we're going to do tonight is paint some camo on this. So oh, there's a delay. There's a delay on that one there. So that's quite interesting. There's quite a few people going live tonight by the looks of it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we've been mixing this precision model paint here. It's probably not quite the right color, but this aircraft is it's a model that we had given to us from my good friend David, and he didn't have any instructions with it, unfortunately, so we've guessed quite a bit of this. So what we're going to do now is we're going to paint the propellers. So let's just get on and do that. There we are. Okay. Jake's, hello there. Jake's Great Adventures. Welcome. So, first thing we do is get that prop nicely painted. There we are. That's one. My lad Charlie wants to come in. Hello. I'm live. Say hello to everybody.
Hello.
That's Charlie, folks. Okay, so I'm hoping I've got this on camera. That looks really good. What do you reckon? Does that look good? Nice black props. Hope everybody enjoyed the firework display last night at Heartlands, which we recorded with the drone. It seems to have gone down very well indeed, which I'm very pleased about.
Yeah, that was good.
Thank you, Jake's Great Adventures. Thank you for your comment, matey. Oh, we've done that side, so we've got to do this side now, which looks fairly awkward. Does look fairly awkward indeed. This might be a bit boring, folks, so if you're bored easily, then it may not be for you. Not sure how long we're going to be on. I am early, so I said to everybody that we'd be on at 8, but we are very early indeed. Okay, so I think that could do with going black as well, because that would look quite nice if that was painted black. Yeah, that does look good. So hoping to do a little bit more drone work next week. We're not 100% sure on location at the minute, but we'll definitely. There you are. What do you think of that? That's looking better, isn't it? Yeah, quite pleased with that. Right. So it looks like we've got a few seconds delay, which is not terribly good. Right. So let's attempt to do. Thanks, mate. Thank you. Yeah, it's looking all right now. Let's try and do some camo pattern. I don't know how this is going to pan out, but got to try these things, haven't you? That looks pretty decent. Thing is, back in the day, like during World War II, when they painted their aircraft, they did it with just a bloke with a pot of paint and just, it wasn't any precision as such. It was just done in haste. So it's probably best that I paint this on in no precision, shall we say. Quite pleased with that already. So I'm still early compared to where how I said I was going to go live. So I'm thinking that a lot of folks don't realise that I've come live a bit early. How's my day been? It's all right actually. Got a few chores sorted today, so no new videos today, unfortunately. But what do you reckon, folks? Is that looking good? Do you like that? Can you see it? Can you see it nice and clear? Not really. All right. So what we'll do now is we'll move down the side of the aircraft. Probably span that bit right over. That might be good, mightn't it? There we are. Sorry, folks, I had to kick the cat out because he's a bit of a bumhole at times. Love my cat to bits, but he does terrorise quite a bit, if you know what I mean. If you've got a cat, you'll know what I mean. Right, quite impressed with that. So we need to keep the theme going. So if we have this coming that's there. Oh, sorry, folks. Bit windy there. Right, there we are. That's pretty good, actually. Quite pleased with that. Thank you all. So just have another bit to go around like that. And then we'll have another bit to go around like that. And then we'll have this bit to go around here like that. There you are. It's looking all right, isn't it? So the awkward bit now is, because obviously we're going to camouflage the top. We're not going to camouflage underneath as such. I'm just going to check the sound is coming through a minute, folks. I'm just going to check the sound is coming through a minute, folks. Oh, it is. Right, that's cool. Cornwall OMG, hello, greetings, thank you. Yeah, the camo pattern here is my own kind of creation. So it's a bit of a DIY job, like, you know. Oh, we got a message come through. Let's have a look at that. It's probably, oh, Chris, yeah. Good one, mate. Enjoy. Sorry, folks. I'm multitasking here. Okay, right. How do we get out of that? I don't know. Oh, okay. Sorry, folks. There's stuff going on here, which... Ah, there we go. Right. Right. Oh, bloody hell. Well, that was nice of David. He said he wasn't going to go down and he has turned up. Well, bugger me. Yeah. And I wondered why those lot were quiet of late. Yeah. Conniving behind one's back. Oh well, never mind. He said he wasn't going to go down.
Oh,
Don't know if that was a ploy to keep me away or what. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Never mind, not to worry. Let's get on with this, folks. Right, so. Oh no, it's Saturday. He said that he wasn't going to get. Yeah, sorry, that was it. Yeah, David said he couldn't go down yesterday because he had to look after his nephew. But don't want to say too much private stuff on here, folks, because we don't want every Tom, Dick, and Harry knowing what we get up to. Right. Okay. Two-wheel exploration. Good evening, mate. How are you? All good, I hope. We've come live a bit earlier tonight. Getting a bit bored, like, you know. Yeah, it is a nice model. It's a very nice aircraft. We're just finishing off this, and then we'll talk about other bits and pieces. How many people are watching? 2 people watching. So it's possible Chris and Diddy Man are watching us live, trying to catch us. Nothing would surprise me. It really wouldn't. Right. I'm fairly happy with that, folks. That looks quite impressive. Um, all right. I think I have a little bit more around there. Just a wee little Jimmy around here. There you go. That'll do, won't it? There we are, folks. One aircraft painted. And this might be fun and games. Oh dear. Where's your phone gone? Right, there we go. I'm not sure I'm free tomorrow morning, Adam, unfortunately. But if you want to pop over here for a brew, No problem. No problem, mate. I've got a problem with the brakes on the bike. They're not working as good as I would like, to be honest. I've got to get that sorted. It's a bit of a problem, which is not very good, is it? Right. What is next? I don't know. Shall we show you some model railway, folks, that we've got? Move that over there out of the way. Right. Where is it? Where did I do? Ah, there he is. Right, folks. So, those of you that know me for a long time will know that I'm a bit of a railway enthusiast, model railway collector. And a while back, because I do volunteer at the Helston Railway, even though I've not been down there for a little while, we, was it 2019, we had an engine called Kilmerston, and the engine was an 040 Peckett. So we have a model one here, folks, as you can see. I've owned this one for quite some time, and this is the super detail one which they released. I think it was 2017 they released this particular model. So it's got the traditional ICE packaging. Adrian, hello there. So here's the model. It comes with the usual bits and pieces. Better get this out now. I haven't taken it out for that long. I forgot I'd take it out. There we are. Oops. So there you go, folks. Look at that. Isn't that magic? That's it's known as super detail, and obviously cleaning the engine Kilmerston, I know that they've got that exactly right. Let's just get another torch there a minute so you can see a bit clearer. I don't know if you can see that clearer now. Even the injector pipes there, and inside the cab, I don't know if you can see inside the cab there or now. It's a bit awkward to turn. I'll just turn the torch up a minute so you can see a bit clearer. Magic, isn't it, folks? Obviously, what I'm going to be modelling is where my grandfather used to work, and that was Drump Road Goods Depot in Redroof. And this engine did not work on that branch, but I'm going to be modelling the yard so it is almost everything's in the right place. This is what we're trying to do, but I don't know if I can get everything exactly in its place, if you know what I mean. So Grandad, because basically Drump Road, if you didn't know, it was a goods yard in Redroof, and it started off with GWR, God's Wonderful Railway, and then it went to British Railways Western Region, and then in its later years it went to National Carriers, which is a company that was to do with the railway, of course, but they didn't. So we've got some more wagons here to look at. Hopefully you guys can see this nice and clear. The lighting's not great in here, I'm afraid. Right, so we get this one out first. These are wagons which I've owned for a few years now, but I've not done anything with them. They're basically in the box. So this here is a brake van. It's not just any brake van. This is known as a toad. Just turn the light on so you can see it a bit clearer. So this is known as a toad, and that's the Great Western Railway term. As you can see, the brake is, it's got a roof over it, but it's outside. Inside, he's got a wood burner, and I should imagine a nice comfy seat. So this is what we will be using on our railway. This is obviously the name is slightly different, so we might change the name on that. So it would say like Tro or Drump Road or whatever. I'm not sure if Drump Road had brake vans with their name on it, but if it didn't, then we'll put Truro, return empty to Truro. Thank you, Adam. Yeah, it's a beauty, that one, isn't it? Now, here we are. Here's the next wagon we've got. Like I said, which we've owned for quite some considerable time. Now, I'll just tell you what that is in a minute, because I'm a little bit of an expert, but I'm not. Ah, right. Okay. This is in the wrong packaging, obviously. So, right. So the packaging is completely wrong. So I think this might be just a standard freight wagon. Here we are, folks. Looks. Oh. So yeah, the detail on that is sure big pasty hands in the way, but look at the detail on that. You know, they down at the railway at Houston, they have some real ones exactly the same as this, but they are in a really bad condition. The end pieces there, that's actually in real life, that's metal, and they do say they in real life, like the wagons they've got down at the Houston, the end bits are probably the only bits that survive, because all the wood's rotted away. Because when these were being used, they would have been bashed and clanged and all sorts, like, you know. I remember my granddad saying that on the doors they would use special seals, and so no one would tamper with them, like, you know. So this is probably just a standard wagon for transporting like maybe fruit, bananas, stuff like that. So we'll put that back in its packaging. So don't want it damaged, of course, seeing that we've owned them for quite some time. Don't want them damaged at this late stage. So if you're wondering where I bought these two, they came from Curnow Model Railway Centre in Camborne. This one here came from the same place. Jake's back. Hello. Right. So let's get this one out and have a little look. So we've got two of these ones, so we'll just open the one if we can without. I don't know if that's been opened or no. Yeah, it has. There we are. Right, so we've got Wesley Stone and Lime Corporation Limited. I'm not even going to pronounce that, but that's in Devon, so it's the next county along. So it's a type of wagon that I would associate with China clay, but obviously it doesn't have the blue clay hood on top. The railway that I do, I am going to have a small siding, and we're going to do a little bit of China clay, and I'm going to go up to, as I call it, China Clay District or China Clay Country, and we're going to get some real China clay to put in some of our wagons, which I think would be quite good. So yeah, it's quite good. So we'll just shove that one back in again. Yeah, it is a lot smaller, Adam. Yeah, so we got two of those ones. So the next one, which is from Bachman. Bachman are quite a good company, like Hornby. So this one's got in its ice casing, as they call it. This one is, yeah. So it's the same as the one we just showed you a minute ago. So obviously some of the packaging has got messed around, because we've owned these for probably 5 or 6 years, you see. So, and they've been in storage for most of that time. So yeah, so that's one wagon there, and that one's even got the receipt in there. Good lord. So we've got one more to look at, I believe. Is it two more? So we've got another one of those, and then we've got this model here, which is not a it's a model steam engine, but it's not what you would call the same quality as the little tiny 040 Peckett's. This is a bit lower quality, or the detail is, I'd say. I had this one given to me from a friend of mine, and he never ran it, so he said, would you like it? I went, yeah, why not? So basically this is an 040 tank. It's not really based on anything, because I'm not really sure the Great Western Railway had this type, but it's done in the livery of Great Western Railway. It's a nice model. It's not what I would call super detailed, but it'll be okay to put on a siding somewhere, wouldn't it, folks? You know. Put that back in there, and then put that back in there, and the resurrections, and then putting it back in the box without it going all pear-shaped. Oh yes, nice and neat result. So there we are. So that is some of the model railway. We also got some precision models which we're going to be building, likes of these. Now this is a semaphore signal, and I'll just open it up. Now this is in-depth modeling, this one is. So we'll just get it out without it going everywhere. There we go. So this is not based on Great Western. I believe this is LMS, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So as we can see, it's got Adam, yeah, it is like a fruit van. So as we can see, that this is basically like the model kits that we've been building, but there's a difference with this one, and it actually works, folks. So you take this apart, and you can see there's a lever there, and these two little bits go together, and you've got these two, I think they're brass or copper poles here, and you've got the string, and then you've got the weight, and you've got the other components there, and you've got the signal arm, which should be here somewhere. There it is, there it is. You've actually got to paint that on this model here. This actually works, so it's a replica of the real thing. Basically, it does actually work with a little lever and everything. So I'm going to be buying some more of these. I do have another one which is in bits at the moment. I've mislaid. I don't want to mix them up together, so what we'll do is we'll put this one back in the box, because I've owned these for a number of years, because we've been doing model railway on and off for 20 years, believe it or not, and we've had a few layouts over that time, and it's only now it's probably 10 years since I last had a layout. Right, that's all back in there. So we're definitely going to be buying some more of these. I want to get Great Western style distant, home, junction bracket, and ground frames and all that jazz. So this one here looks a bit knackered, but it's not. It's all there, folks. So there we go. Let's just get this all out a minute so we can show you all. So this is a Great Western Railway junction bracket. There we go. Look, GWR. So this is what we're modelling. Great Western Railway. It's all complete, and I thought I lost a few parts of this one, but I haven't. Charlie Palmer. That's my son there, folks. So as you can see in here, look, you've got you've got distance, and you've got the standard ones, and if you look carefully, I don't know if you can see it now. Just get the torch wherever I've done with it. There it is. Can you see the signals? Look, they've got like blue and red. Well, actually, in real life, that's green and red. So that's basically green is to go and red is to stop. So you could actually get a mini LED light and get these to light up, which would be awesome, wouldn't it, folks? So when I build this, which is not going to be for a while because the railway above us, even though I've got the shelf in, it's a bit of a mess. And so we need to address that. So yeah, that's the bottom plate there. I don't know if this has got a ground frame with it. Some of them do. Does this have a ground frame? No. If you're not railway orientated, you wouldn't know what a ground frame is. The ground frame is basically it's the lights, and yeah, so this is all complete. I'm really pleased with that. I thought there'd be parts missing with this, but it just proves that there isn't. Oh, good lord, that was squeaky, wasn't it? So yeah, there's the levers there. Yeah, so this is if you're a modeler, and if you've been modeling for a while, then this will be easy. But for anybody that's not doing models and stuff like that for a long time, then this is next level basically. I think, to be honest, this is going to be a very beneficial thing for the railway. So we're going to have to buy probably 2 more of these ones so we can complete the railway. Yeah, so yeah, this is next level really. There we are. So I hope you all enjoyed the video I did last night. That was Heartlands, and that was their fireworks display, which I filmed from a height of 120 meters, which is the height I'm legally allowed to fly at. And it looks like a lot of folks enjoyed the video. I've seen Two Wheel Explorations video that he did on site. I don't know if you've seen the drone above you or no, Adam. You might have done, because I had all the strobes on and she was flashing away like a Christmas tree. Yes, that's right, Adam. Yeah, that's right. Adam knows what we're on about. Good man. So we'll put this away nice and neatly if we can without losing any parts, because that would be bad. You wouldn't want to do that. So we can tell that I've owned it for quite a long time. The box has come apart, like, you know. Okay. Right. What's next on the agenda? I don't know, folks. Right, so I'll put that signal over there out the way. Oh, I've also got this engine here, which is a Kernow Model Railway Centre exclusive. Now, I did have this up for sale a while back, but thought about it, and I thought, well, I'd be silly to get rid of it because I wanted one for years. And then finally, Kernow Model Railway Centre came out with this edition. So here it is, folks. It's a BT well tank, which used to run on the Southern Railway at basically Wenford Bridge branch, and they are, or at the time when they were being in use, they were the oldest steam engines in operation. This wasn't cheap. It's probably worth quite a bit of money now, to be honest, because you can't buy this anymore. Not unless you can probably get one from Colonel Mulder Railway Centre, because they don't have any in stock anymore. They were all sold. So this one here, this is your firing irons. You've got your shovel, you've got a hammer for breaking the coal. You've got a little, like a little, I don't know what that is, little hammer. I guess that's a mini hammer. You've got a scraper, and that one there is for breaking up the clinker, and that's your shovel for getting your clinker out. We all know about clinker, folks, because we've worked on the real thing. So let's have a look. Now, I'm not taking this out of the box for a while, to be fair, but there she is. These are your Southern Railway plaques. Most Southern Railway engines have these white discs. And here's the engine. So the engine itself is in British Railways late crest. Just turn that over. So there you go, folks. I think, yeah, I have run this engine, but not a great deal. There you are. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? It's made by Dapple, and yeah, classic BT well tank. You've got the inside, the detailed inside as well, and you've got the hooks there for your firing irons, and yeah, it's a very nice engine indeed. So it's not really the engine that ran on the railway that I'm going to be doing, but yet again, I think, to be fair, we will run engines that aren't really designed for that railway. So I think this might be a bit fiddly to get this in again, but we'll give it a go. It's got to go in there. In you go. In you go. There he is. Just nice packaging. It's like a foam. I've owned this engine for probably 10 years. I've not even run it. Crazy, isn't it? Well, I have. I did run it, but it's only briefly, like, you know, only briefly. So yeah, I hope you like that one. Thank you, Adam. Yeah, I did enjoy that. I think we was up in the air for the entirety of that. Which no, which way did this go again? Oh, God, I forgot. It goes that way. Yeah, I think we was up in the air for about 18 minutes, which is the longest I've done with that drone. Obviously, but that's the new drone. Yes, mate. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, originally this would have worked on the Weybridge, sorry, the Wenford Bridge branch, and later on, I believe 1369 type of engine took over, which is a pannier tank. It's a pannier tank type of engine. It basically is a pannier tank, but it's unusual because that one, 1369, has got outside cylinders, which is very, very rare for a pannier tank. Yeah. So there you go. Look, that's an exclusive. Sorry, get tongue tied then. From KMRC, Kernow Model Railway Centre, and I started being one of their customers when they first opened the shop in Camborne, which is early 2000s, I think. It could be late 90s. But yeah, so that is quite a rare model now. There we are, folks. Talking about the Wenford Bridge, somewhere in my collection, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to release it on the internet, but I've got a video of the last trip up the Wenford, which is done by a Wickham trolley, which is a little thing that the track maintenance department would have used to get up and down, and it was owned by British Railways at the time, and this was in 1985, and they got the truck and they loaded it onto the tracks at Bodmin General, long before the Bobbin and Wenford was ever started. And they went down the line, and they went down to Boscarn Junction when it was with all the sidings there, and then they went all the way up to Wenford Bridge, or the Dries there. So later on, I don't know about this year, but we're going to be doing a series on the China Clay District, folks, because that is an area that fascinates me and has done for a very long time indeed. We're going to be doing lots of drone flights around there and land-based explores. We're going to be looking at the old railway lines around there. And I do know somebody that works for Imeris, so I think we might be able to get some inside knowledge and proper permissions to go and have a look at the locations. I think that'll be probably a 5-part video series, maybe a bit longer. I don't think it's going to be this year, though. I really don't think that we can do it this year because, like a lot of us have said before, at the moment we're weather dependent, and I ride a motorcycle. It's my only transport really, and I don't like getting wet at the best of times. So we're gonna have to play it by ear, folks. So yeah, so we're now at 1,000 videos on YouTube. This is 1001. I'm getting a bit dry in the throat. So I need a drink. What do I do? Ah, there he is. Oh. Right, do we have any questions? Anybody have any questions? Does anybody have any areas they would like to see filmed with a drone in Cornwall? Let us know. And we will consider it. How long have I been on? Good blimey, nearly an hour. Good Lord, can't believe that. So, Burngallow, yes, that is an interesting place. And that, Adam, believe it or not, is actually on my radar because there's some old clay dries very close to there which are derelict, and I need to go and film that. I really do. That has been on my radar for a while. Mind you, because we've had problems with the bike, it's all sorted now thanks to Adam there, and other commitments as well, because I've obviously, family commitments, folks. I've got a family, as you all know, and that has really got to take priority, which it does. But we've got quite a few things on the radar, folks. There's an area which we want to go and look at. I don't know if I can do this or no, but we're going to try. Yes, Adam. Yeah, I would like to get down there, hopefully with you, and we'll take the brew kit with us. Next week, I've got quite a bit on, unfortunately, but I will get some videos out, but I'm not really sure what days I can do at the minute, because Friday's out the question, Thursday's out the question, Wednesday's looking dodge at the minute for me because of my commitments to work. So yeah, the week after would probably be the best for me. I don't know how that suits you, but as we all know, the weather is an utter pain in the what. Right, so I'm just going to go on Google Maps. Right, I don't know if I can share this or no, because this has got all my locations earmarked on it, so I can't really share all of that because that's going to give quite a lot away. So right, hang on. Right, okay, I think we can share that. Okay, I think we can share that. So here we go. It's going to be a bit shaky, folks. Hang on. Oops. Oh, oh, oh. Right. Don't know if you can see that or no. Now, this area here, right, is near Plymouth. So Plymouth, Devon is over here. Look, that's Drake's Island. Yeah. So this is Mount Edgecombe here, right? Now, this area here fascinates me. There's loads of Napoleonic bits and pieces around here, likes of here, look. Can you see that? There's some gun batteries there. Look, you can see one there, look. And you can see one there. And then there's a car park there, but there's some bits and pieces buried in the bushes there and that, which we need to look at. Also here, obviously, you know, anybody that knows the area would know what I'm on about. There's a grotto there, which we need to look at, and there's a, I think it, I don't know if that is it there. That's that line there, folks. Now I don't know if that is part of the military railway they had. There is remains in this area of a military railway. There's some military Napoleonic fortifications around this area, so I believe, according to my radar. This bush here, that looks quite interesting. So it looks to me, look, see that they're like cut there and then cut there. That looks like something military as well. But until we get boots on ground, we ain't going to know. Coal sand. Now, this is quite an interesting site. There's lots of World War II pillboxes and fortifications all around here, as we can see. Not that bit. I think it's around this bit, but like I said, without actually having feet on ground, if you know what I mean. There we go, folks. Look at this. Look at this. Look at all of this. You can see I've hearted it. Look at that. Now that is fascinating. I've just got to go there and have a look. Now I know for a fact I've already earmarked it there. Look, that is my potential bike park, and then what we can do is walk up the road and then walk in. There's a gate there, but you know, end of the day, civil trespass, isn't it, folks? So you know. Now this, look at this, look at that. That really intrigues me. Look at that. That's like the Holy Grail, isn't it? Holy crap. So yeah, we've got to go up there and look at that. I can't see me doing it this year, folks, to be honest. Now, another good thing is Chris and Sophie will know what I'm on about now, but public footpaths are the way to find stuff. They really are. So look, we've got a public footpath right here, look, which goes right past it. So knowing what I'm like, if I go down that public footpath, I'm going in there, folks. I'm going in there. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. Oh, yes. Now, now look at this. Look at this. Holy crap. Look at this, folks. Holy mother of whatever. Look at that. Oh, my God. I got to look at that. What the hell? So, yeah, we're going there early next year. Look, there's even more stuff over here, folks. Look, I've not even looked at that. Look at that. Holy crap. What is that? So we've got to look at it. We just got to have a look at that. Anyway, stop getting excited. We've got to get back and calm down a bit. Calm down. Calm down. So there we are, folks. I hope you enjoyed the live stream tonight. We've got a lot of things planned, but at the moment, it's the weather's pants, isn't it? Look after yourselves. We're going to head off now. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It is for free. And how do I log out of here? I don't know now. Oh my God. Okay, folks, I'm going now. Look after yourselves. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back again with some great drone flights very soon. Cheers from Gone.